There was no gas in this place. Everything was hooked on propane tanks, so it was like super illegal. The inspector, when he came, he goes, I haven't been able to come into this space in years because anytime I would come, they would just hide and then not open the door.
No, sir.
Yeah.
How long have you been here now?
Almost 3.5 years at this point.
Wow, that's great. Yeah.
Most people think you need a huge restaurant, expensive equipment, and a $500,000 build out to make it in the pizza business. But this shop right here, Vice City Pizza, did the exact opposite. Started in the backyard, moved into one of the smallest spaces I've seen yet, and 3.5 years later, they're absolutely crushing it. And today we're taking you inside Vice City Pizza in Miami to see how they built one of the city's busiest pizza spots without overcomplicating things. Keep it small, make the pizza you want to make, and the people will find you, with a little help from marketing. We're gonna take you inside, show you the pizza, show you the space, talk to the owners. Let's go.
Remind me how you got started again.
So we started Vice City Pizza. I started out of my in-laws' backyard, and I was doing like Neapolitan in 21.
Out of like a Ooni or a
Yeah, out of one single Ooni. And basically I would do 60 pizzas every Saturday. People would come pick up right from the house. I would go out the side of the backyard. And
shit, that's a lot.
I think it kind of went well, and just people were like, yeah, I had bought a second fridge, kept it in the garage, and they were nice enough to lend me the house for that. And everybody was like, oh, I wish the pizza was crispier, I wish it was cheesier. And I'm like, that's not what that is. And
right.
Detroit's were gaining a lot of popularity here locally. And I was like, I'll try this. Like, what's big in Miami is Cuban pizza. It's a pan pizza as well. It's
extra cheesy, right?
Yeah, I haven't had a good Cuban pizza ever. I don't like it. It's very fast dough, same day, typically very cheap products that go on it. But it's a pan pizza, crispy edge. So it's kind of like that.
Right.
And I took my same dough and made it Detroit, and I was like, okay, this could be a lot better. And I did a next version of it, and I kind of like fell in love with it. I'm like, oh, this is really good, and went from there. Overnight, changed it, and people were still about it, and then it just kind of went crazy from there. Blew up on Instagram, and that turned into a pop-up with the person who was eventually my partner, and we just closed on the deal. I'm now sole owner of Vice, so
on this
no
one?
more partner. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Was it a good breaking up?
Yeah. I think it's more so just because it didn't blow up like we imagined as far as finding the right locations. We did South Miami, and that was kind of more of a pop-up. Initially, we were doing super great, super busy, and the moment the articles came out that we're officially staying in South Miami, it was like overnight. From one day to the other, business died.
Why is that?
And I don't know. I have no idea. Originally, my partner wanted me to have the space across the street, and I kind of didn't want to have that big of a restaurant, that big of a rent.
What is the rent here?
45.
And how many square feet is this?
1,200.
Okay, so it's a small space, but not. It's like a medium-sized space.
But we're doing close to 1,000 pies a week out of this space.
That's great.
So yeah.
Are you only Detroit style here?
Yeah. We only, occasionally I'll do round pies and things like that, but it's more for fun. And those days we do dine-in only. We'll typically have like some stuffing, pastas, and it's more like, I hate to like say it, but like chefy.
Yeah.
And it's dine-in, and people always have a great time. But now with 2 babies at home, it's like I've done it less and less, and it's been almost a year since I've done it. I'll do it again eventually because people are always asking. But
do they ask a lot?
Yeah. And
I mean, you have
the round pies. We always tell people they're roundish.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not a pizza guy, so that's why I like the Detroits, because you just it's in a square pan. It's easy. It's gone very well.
That's good.
Location. So
I've been to a lot of Detroit places and some of them struggle to get business because a lot of people aren't familiar with just having the Detroit style. They always come in asking for circles, and then they don't have circles, and they get confused.
We still get people today, after being here for, like I said, almost 3.5 years. We still get people that, do you have thin crust, or do you have this? And we're like, no, we're strictly Detroit. And when we do post like a round pie thing, people do come for it. We have a lot of pride in that pizza as well that we make. But just because of the space, when you guys see it, there's not much room for doing anything else really. Yeah. Especially that we have a pretty decent sized menu for the amount of space.
What is the percentage of dine-in to takeout?
So when we first opened, it was closer to 60% dine-in. Now it's right around 50-50. I mean, some months we push even more takeout. We're spending more money on boxes and bags than ever before.
Because of the takeout.
Yeah, it's money that you don't see. You're like, your sales are the same at the end of the year after year. They've been consistent, which is, a great thing.
I mean, the good thing is Detroit style pizza is great for takeout.
Yeah.
It holds up really well.
Yeah, we just do the boxes, liners, nothing crazy. And we try, if we can, to allow them to rest on the rack for at least 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes.
So this is like where they come in for takeout?
Yeah, and then you'll have 4 or 5 people waiting for their pizzas, and our manager has to ask them, hey, can you guys wait outside? We'll let you know when your pizza's coming up.
Yeah.
You know, it's literally just came out the oven, whatever. So yeah, people will come in here, and then you'll see 4 or 5 people up to here, sometimes moving this way, plus the bar full, and you know, the tables, and it's a lot. But and granted, it's only like that 3 nights a week,
right?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, Monday through Thursday, you can come here at any time. We love our Monday to Thursday.
Are you open every day?
Yeah, we were open every day since day 1, and then to 6 days, then 5 days, and I was like, I gotta do 7. It's just.
What's your hours? Are they the same every day?
So no, Monday through Friday we open at 5 p.m.
Till
Monday through Thursday at 10, and then Friday, Saturday 10:30, Sunday at 9.
Those are pretty good hours.
We're about to change the hours. The issue is we can't sell pizza for lunch Monday through Friday.
Is that a restriction on your lease?
No, just we can't prep any more than we do right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're pretty much at limit with about that 1,000 pie range per week.
Is that due to the oven size?
Oven size, prep time, the amount of dough we can keep in the walk-in cooler. We do 2 batches of dough every day, so it's the size of the mixer allows us and everything. So also the pizza pans. I'm happy with that, and I don't want to push it more, honestly.
Yeah. Can we go back and see?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go back. I want to see the oven and everything. What was here when you took over?
It was a pizzeria.
Well, like, was the hood here?
This hood was sideways. The bar ran from where it starts. It ran on an angle. And then that bench that you see outside when you first come in, it ran all the way to here. So people were sitting behind the oven.
That's interesting.
And the bar came across, and you had to kind of go scoot through to go to the bathroom. It was very odd.
That is a weird configurement.
Yeah. And the back of the oven wasn't covered. They didn't have any of this. So we threw our oven in here. We turned the hood. The other hood was there. And then honestly, everything else we just threw out.
So how much did it cost you to kind of rebuild all of this?
All in to build out the place was $120K plus equipment.
And you had to buy a new oven?
No, it's used.
Oh, so that's not bad. $120K to do
Pretty much everything was used except for the kegerators. They're brand new. It was, I'm like, okay, you guys are starting to punch in, and we have $12 left in the account, but thank God, you know, from day 1, it was just pumping. The way we proof, so again, my dough guy's here alone in the morning. He portions out all the dough, stacks them up here, and then we open up the basically where the flames are on the oven, and we turn off the AC, and this whole room gets hot.
Oh.
It takes about 3 hours to proof all those pizzas, the focaccias, everything, and then it's just he turns back on the AC. We used to do it outside. We had a big stainless steel table. Early in the morning, the sun rises on this side east, so it would heat up all the pans, but he found it better for him to do it here. So I was like, you do what you want.
That's an interesting way to do it.
So yeah.
And what size Detroits are you doing?
8x10. We used to do 10x14, but it was that we would run out of 8x10s or 10x14.
So 8x10s is more of the smaller size one, right?
Yeah, kind of like the standard. Yeah. So these are all the par bakes.
So you par bake these in the morning?
Yeah. So typically he's portioning by 5 a.m. He's portioning by 5 a.m. and he's actually finally cooking the dough around 11:30, 12. It takes him about 2.5 hours to cook all the pizzas.
And do you freeze these or do you just put them in the cooler?
No, we refrigerate them.
So he cooks in the morning and you're going to use them at night? Next day?
We'll use them about 3 days later.
Okay.
We try to never use same day. All the dough that was cooked that day, we don't touch it. We leave it on a speed rack uncovered in the walk-in 24 hours, and then we wrap it up the next day. It was accidental, something about it, like sitting out in the cooler, you end up with a much firmer, like crisper dough. I mean, it's super high hydration anyways.
What is it hydration-wise?
Right now, we brought it down to 80%. Typically, we're around 83, 84 when it's less humid. But now with the humidity coming back up for summer, we're around 80%.
So that's hard to handle.
Yeah, no, my dough guy's a beast. So yeah, the mixer is used, $600.
There you go.
And then we replaced the motor for like $250.
Is it a spiral?
Yeah, which is always covered up because as they start prepping, we used to have like breadcrumbs fall in and has to clean it every morning. So now we just cover it every day. But yeah, spiral mixer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, some Chinese brand, honestly.
Listen,
it doesn't have any IDs on it, no serial number.
Is it just one speed?
Yeah, one speed, nothing. There's nothing.
See,
at the other location, I had I think Estela or something like that, and that has a 2-speed, and I was like, oh, that's a nice mixer. So eventually I'll get it, but this one's still running. I mean, 3 years, we sell about 55,000 pies a year. So, off of $800.
I mean, it just proves you there's a lot of people who open pizza shops and they way overthink it.
Yeah. There's been a couple situations here in Miami with other spots, and I'm like, it's a beautiful mixer, and I see $30,000 when I look it up. I'm like, why? Like, especially with a pizzeria, you got to sell a lot of pizzas to make up that money. We were profitable year 1. you know, more than our investment. And I think that's the way you have to do it. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but it doesn't stop. You know, the neighborhood loves it, and we're pushing out what we think is a good product.
What's this one you're making?
I'll probably do the mushrooms since it's popular for us. So this is the truffle fonduta. Ton of creminis.
How long does it cook in the oven for?
About 8-9 minutes. It takes some time. I always thought it'd be quicker considering par-bakes, but I've never tested like cooking these pizzas topped from raw. I could only imagine the consistency nightmare that would be.
Yeah.
Managing those times, but I would think that has to be like an 18-minute pickup. We just do onions, garlic, Calabrian chili, the vodka, tomato, and cream, and cook that down for about an hour and a half. No pork in it. Pieces of garlic get stuck in there all the time. Peppers are the only thing that we use Italian seasoning for in the restaurant, just to kind of give like that nostalgic, like Pizza Hut flavor, I guess. Something about it, at least to me, it reminds me of like Supreme pizzas as a kid. The only thing we don't have on it that I guess those like type of Supremes have is olives, because I don't like olives, and I've honestly never found like an olive for pizzas for this that I thought went well. So yeah, we throw it on raw. Cooks by the time we're there. Originally we used to par-bake it, and we realized like this is way better. You get all the fat.
Cooks through the pizza.
Yeah. These are the only two pizzas that take ricotta.
That's a great slice right there. Still hot. I'm gonna take a bite. Hopefully I don't burn my face. That crust is super crunchy on the bottom and light throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
I love that. You can tell it's high hydration.
The biggest goal also is that we don't lose that moisture in the bread.
That's great.
Thank you.
I've had a lot of good Detroit pizzas, and this is great. This is right up there with the
Thank you, man.
best Detroits that I've had. You can tell that it's high hydration dough. It's nice and crunchy on the bottom. The dough is nice and airy and soft. Good combination of toppings, so nothing's really overpowering.
Yeah,
but you can still taste
it's always our
dough.
biggest thing, the balance. You see it more so, I guess, in the like Supreme and the Veggie Supreme. I think it's easy to want to just go crazy with a lot. And it's not that we're skimping at all, but we try and like build everything to have everything, you know. When you have the sausage and pepper, you want pepper and sausage in every bite, and you don't want it to just be a ton of peppers in one spot and no peppers in another. You kind of want to get a little bit of everything. And that's the local stracciatella, so sea salt, black pepper, and truffle honey, and a little bit of olive oil.
Wow, I'm gonna try this one too.
Yeah, but I love that stracciatella.
Oh, that looks great. That was great.
That was like,
thank you.
Thank you, God. Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
super appreciate it. It's great seeing you again.
Same.
If you enjoyed this episode talking about Detroit-style pizza in Miami, you will love this episode right here with Brian, from a guy in his pies who built a Detroit-style pizza shop in Providence, Rhode Island, out of 700 square feet. If you haven't seen that video yet, you're gonna wanna click on it right here and go watch it, because it's a good one.